Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm sitting here and I'm getting this message that, today is the coronation of King Charles III. Well, spiritually, it's a coronation of a queen. I'm hearing a Empress Queen, and for some reason, I don't know why this is coming up because as the King Charles coronation is going on, Queen Elizabeth is being exited and then and spiritually being exited, meaning that her guards are now being handed over to King Charles. Okay, all of her guards, all of her security, all of her fan support, her authority, her control, and now she has to enter the kingdom gates of hell, is what I'm just heard. Alone now, you know what I mean. She no longer has that um, pact, I'm hearing, of security to guard her from sin or evil or whatever she has done or ever has partaken in the lifetime that she had here on earth. So now she's entering, the gates of hell is what I'm hearing for her are opening, and she's entering those alone. See, for a while she was in purgatory, which is where a lot of the narcissistic karmics and all of that are. So there is an empress out here that is a queen of pentacles, is what I'm hearing, and this queen of pentacles has reached the mountaintop. There's that. Okay, so you see that ice mountain in the back. See, all I do synchronicities, and I'm a clairvoyant and clairaudient and all that stuff that go with that, type of lifestyle. So, and again, you can see here, hats off to something or to somebody, and you can look at the colors. Okay, so this is going to become the new color, and it says soothing apacent. Okay, so you have ascended to a soothing apacent. Is what those candles say. And somebody might know what this means better than I do. Opposant or something like that. But anyway, and if you can look right here, underneath there, you actually are have been ascended to a level of protection underneath you for whoever it is that I'm talking to. I know I'm talking to myself. But anyway, so let's close your crown, which is what you're doing. Your crown looks like that of some nature. You have a heart, as your crown. The color of your crown is green. So you may have seen green within your vein, like some veins or something in yourself recently. But however it goes, there's a coronation here. So don't just believe the hype that there's the coronation of this King Charles. No, there is a coronation of a queen. An Empress Queen is what I'm being led to speak on. This person has right in between the middle of your teeth, you can feel a crowding of a sense, and a thickening of your gums to a degree, like it's separating your two front teeth. And this feeling will soon begin to dissipate. That means that's the moving out of the that army, that spiritual negative army that came to you. Got faced with a battle of a real, like you were a spiritual warrior, where you have a wounded soldier, you know what I mean? But you have such a high level of healing that most people won't see it that way, or it won't come across that way. But you have succumbed. I'm trying to follow what I'm hearing, you guys. Succumbed. A spiritual battle, unseen battle that no one has really ever survived who has been faced with this type of battle, if you hear what I'm saying. So hats off and shouts out to you, man, because you have reclaimed your throne. So you didn't ever give it up. You know what I'm saying? You were scapegoated, put up for sacrifice. You probably have a bunch of just right now. You probably can feel the energy on your electricity. And oh yeah, that's where the message started for me earlier, before I even turned the video on. So the message is about electricity and power. All right, so you had to use your power to get these evil forces off of your electricity. Okay, so that's the difference between heaven and hell. So electricity involves, um, you know how you have, electricity involves neutrons. There's protons, there's neutrons. All right, your power is your protons. These people are on your neutrons. All right. So in every, you may have also heard messages or gotten messages of Marvel characters lately. You probably Batman, primarily Superman in the middle of your chest. Batman is right above your lip, um, i.e. a mustache. You know what I mean? Where your lip comes to a point. Batman, and I told you this is I am a channel where the body, you know what I mean, the body of the individual, the person, you know what I mean, the being is being replicated, and it cannot be duplicated. It's being replicated. You hear what I'm saying? It won't ever be duplicated. And I got in a message where, so say for example, you call your insurance company and you say, you know what, I lost my insurance card, or my insurance card is worn and torn. I can barely see the writing anymore. I need a duplicate card. Okay, so, but the original card came from, you know what I mean, a place, a different source. The original card was laminated. The original card had your name in bold, spelled correctly, things of that nature. And then you go get a duplication, and the duplicated card is not laminated. It's just paper. You know what I mean? You have the ability to, spill some water or something on that, and it's easily damaged. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, the Lord has been in a position where he's been constantly attacked via his divine masculine, divine feminine, with the divine masculine primarily in this particular spiritual war that pretty much started in 2020 and lasted through this year, 2023. So this has been about 3 years of heavy spiritual warfare. Now your war has started if you are the empress that I'm talking about, since you came down through the womb. All right, you reliving a past of a spiritual treasure is what I'm hearing. So it's your spiritual heritage that they were also there, tapped into your Akashic records and all that. Pretty much this person that I've been referencing this pretty much entire time, where you have now been crowned. Today is your coronation. You have reclaimed your throne. Your throne is what I'm hearing. You found your black box. You are currently cleaning it out. You know that the shape of this situation is that of a stethoscope, is what I'm hearing. Somebody relate to this, and I believe you know what I'm saying. But with that being said, congratulations. Today is your first day. You are being coronated. You're being crowned the queen that you are spiritually. And the Lord wants you to know that there is a difference between electricity and power. And you have found your electricity, which is going to help you reclaim your power spiritually. And again, I can't say congratulations enough. Your path has been difficult. You realize now that the power that they're running around you, or the ring of Saturn, is in your gums. Whoever I'm talking to, you know this. And that means you are a very, very high spiritual being. You realize that there has been a heavy force of penal code, that you realize that this what do you call it, the United States is ran under, I guess. Not just the government, not just the Illuminati, not just white people, not just, corporately backed black people who's ranked in the music industry or anything of that nature. You know what I mean? A lot of them are what's called pawns. The spirit is telling me. The spirit is telling me. But in this game, you got bishops, you got pawns, you got queens, you got kings, and you got rooks, which are considered knights in the tarot deck. So you got all kind of different shit that done happen here on top of that, then they ended up finding their homies, which is gang stalkers, people that they hang on the block with. They done sold up your community. They got cameras down. For somebody, you live close or not far from a community bank in your where you are. They have a camera in there that's watching you. Okay, that bank is leading down the camera is going down your block. Well, somehow the Illuminati or whoever this business owner is, or this person that you worked for, is the supervisor's supervisor, basically, or manager or owner of the company. Well, this person is attached to a, guru, a spiritual guru that can hex his enemies, and it's him. And then you also have a King of Pentacles who's in this energy as well. But anyway, they are attached to. But guess what? All it is somebody that they're attached to who knows hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Saturnalia, every level of smoke energy, all right, or fire energy. Somebody who smoking weed or cigarettes and getting high, and they can attach to that. Well, before that, you had a warlock. Thank you, Spirit. You had a warlock who ran up his negative energy up your leg by doing what's called pressing his big toe to the ground, raising his heat. This person has terrible what's called creature features, which start at the feet. Because remember, I am a channel that says that the feet is where the spiritual family is. So this person has creature features. So basically, there is a space between his big toe and his second toe that this person is born with or can't help. That's how that toe is. But that's where all the energy is coming in at, because you got to understand the webs, i.e. spider webs, of your feet is where your electricity is. And it's primarily between your big toe. That's why Satan raises two fingers and have hooves and things of that nature and all of that. And them horns and all of that. Those are those two fingers. That's why you see that. Anyway, it goes so deep, you guys, till it's ridiculous. But the main thing is that this queen, this Empress Queen, this beautiful, soft-spoken, strong-willed, with a body of a warrior. And I personally know this describes me. And I know I am personally being coronated. But there is someone else out there who this message relates to. You are being coronated, and so am I. But you have to rank high. You actually rank high up there where the stars are. Like the little, the quote-unquote stars on earth, like the Walk of Fame. And like your coronation is basically like getting your name embedded in a seat next to God. This seat has your name on it, Empress Rapi, which is my name. I can see my name in this seat, however I want to spell my name. All I know is Empress is going to spearhead the name. And you have it's not even gold. It's like a white, like a cream colored soft seat, like a cloud, like a soft cloud, seat that looks like a toilet stool, kind of shaped, next to God, that has your name, Empress Rapi, in it, that nobody can take that seat. And it's waiting on you when you get to heaven. But you get to enjoy your life down here now, because you have just defeated one of the biggest gremlin, goo gobbly, demon dinosaurs, King Kong, Saturnalia, Santeria, Voodoo, spiritual doctor. They want to know who the fuck you are. They can't believe that you are as small as you are. But it's not just you, and you know that. You know it's the spirit that's within you. You know that you wouldn't have made it without no Lord. But see, these people don't believe in the Lord. They got what's called a God. And one thing that's not going to happen is, again, when you look at the five fingers, like I say here at Cry Clairvoyance, and mind you, I went from Cry Tarot to Cry Clairvoyance, which I don't know, I might use Cry Tarot again because I can't seem to get away from that name, but I am now a clairvoyant, and have been, I had been, been jumping the ranks through this spiritual path and the spiritual fight. But with that being said, you can expect to just know that the Lord, I came across a message before earlier where the Lord is so proud of you and so happy for you, and your spirit is so happy for you, and you have a big sister that's in heaven that's been rooting for you. You have your spiritual gangster ancestors, your uncles, your strong ass uncles, at least for mine. And then your auntie, your auntie that's spiritual. And you have your grandmother who your uncle's gonna make sure they show the fuck out for their mama. That's how much they respect and love their mama. But you are their baby like niece, such as I am. And they don't play about their damn niece. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get ready to let this video go in a minute, y'all, because I'm tired of holding the damn phone. You can see I'm bearing off. But with that being said, I just need to deliver this message, is what the Spirit's saying, that you have found your electricity and you had to use your power to get there, and now nobody can ever turn your light off or get to or crowd around your shit ever again without you having the ability to clean out, and without you, whatever the fuck you say go as type of energy which you use throughout this whole fight is because the fuck you said so, and that's what the fuck your ass meant. Pardon me for whoever don't use that type of language, but I'm delivering a message from the Spirit, and this has definitely been a journey, and you know what I'm talking about, whoever it is that I'm talking to. So this person in their severe obsessions, in their sick, sinister type of energy that they were delivering, you didn't stop you. You said, you know what? You ain't just no ghost. You a real motherfucker who entered your nasty ass energy into my energy field. And I didn't say that you had the permission to come the fuck over here and be fucking around. And you know what it is? I might be hurting right now, but on the cool, God had a spiritual shield over you that some of that shit that you know probably could have killed you. You weren't even really feeling it. You was up still walking the entire time. Only certain energy had you down, but those were just heavy ass thoughts that couldn't believe. They were like, get this bitch, get down. And you was like, okay, well, I'm going to lay down here for a minute, but I got shit to do. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You just are so positive and so golden is what I'm hearing on the inside. And gold is your plasma. Okay? And there's something within your plasma that has God's energy running through it that they can't block. It's a cushion. It's also very, very flexible. Like when they were trying to smash down on your back, they couldn't hit your back hard enough. Your shit would just go right down with it and kind of push them back some. You just that cold-blooded on the inside, like you that shit. Whoever you are, and God knows that, and He's so proud of you, and He knows that you went from, trying to make you some shoes made out of salad to your salad baths, to your baths of Zen and things of that nature, to them making you pee on yourself and being right at your bladder, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. Well, you have that ability, and you're being crowned no matter what is happening here on earth and in your actual energy right now. And the Lord is proud of you, and He wants you to know that you have definitely been crowned queen. You have a spiritual chair next to the Lord in heaven that's waiting on you. Everybody's so proud of you. You have opened the spiritual gates. You have unlocked and broken spiritual chains that were on your family. You know that your nose is just like for the neck evil spirit is saying Pinocchio, like you like, but your nose is just like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. You feel me? You've gotten so many Marvel stories of Santa Claus and Satan's claws, and all of that shit. All those Illuminati damn signs of the up and upside down, and the V, or I would say the plus minus signs, you know what I mean, and the compass and bullshit like that. Like what all that shit mean. You've gotten message of Queen Sheba, and gods who use is it Frankenstein and merch and shit like that. Like that the pyramid is where the overall electricity between the heaven and the hell spirit is, and that Satan has his foot, his in between his big toe and shit like that on your goddamn energy field. That they're using the sewer. They're using your bathroom. They're using all this bullshit around here. And the main thing is that really hurts, that you really just don't tell nobody about. That this person be running all up your what it is they own with that Tiffany blue box, which is your throat chakra, which is where your water and your tongue and your teeth and all your shit that leads up there lie. All right, going through your butthole and stupid shit like that. With the hands are raw. Well, you know what, they attach to your electronics in your house. You know what I mean? For somebody, it's your treadmill. For other people, it's your phone. It's your TV. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? It's a bunch of shit. They got subliminal messages that come. They got subliminal messages that come through TV. And you wouldn't have really found out none of this shit if you didn't start smoking. See, for you rock with the heavens and the hells. So when you start smoking, you found out who all was in that realm of fire. And it's unbelievable who you found the fuck out. Who's using the energy of the air and the earth, the wind, and the fire in the hands of Ra. And they own your God, the Father, which is your thumb. And they own Mother Nature. Okay? And when you put them together, you got those last 3 fingers, which is Miss Universe, your middle finger. Basically, fuck you finger. Which is your beautiful big sister, or the beautiful big sister of this earth, who will pretty much do anything for you. Then you got Satan that's after that, which is your ring finger. And then you got your pinky finger, which is your baby finger, which is the Lord, rather. So if Miss Universe is the big sister of Satan and the Lord, she will do anything for both of y'all, for either of y'all, okay? So she don't have no favorites is what it is. So that's why both people. But when it comes down to it, you like, nuh-uh. I'm using not just Miss Universe. I need my father time. Get up off my thumb and give me back my Meta Nature, which is my mama. I'm using all my power. It ain't just no 3 of us. Who y'all think y'all talking to? And then you went to Miss Universe. You said, Mama, they trying to tell me to do this and that. Because Satan telling you, get back. And Miss Universe is saying, well, get on back then. And then you saying, no, I'm not going nowhere. And then Miss Universe said, well, get on off of it then. You know what I mean? Miss Universe is for whoever is doing whatever. She want for whatever the hell y'all want, she wanted for you. Period. But you said, no, you're not taking my mama, Meta Nature. You like, get up off that finger, my forefinger. That person that really helps guide me. And then get off my father time, me too. That's the Godfather, the father of time. All right? The one that they trying to move into a stepfather position and all that. That's why when you see stepfather nothing, that's the spirit the evil spirits of Satan trying to step on God the Father. And that's why he always get the busting wine bottles over motherfuckers' heads and shit, just because he can't get the shit done in secret. It's just taking too long and motherfuckers is finding him out. Yeah, that's Satan. That's for damn sure. So people need to stay in their lane. But this is your coronation day. Don't just believe the hype on what's on TV. And I want to say congratulations. I know I'm accepting my throne. You understand what I'm saying? Empress Roppy right there embedded. See it all inside them clouds. You feel me? I got to figure out if I want 2 P's in my name or want 1 P. I don't know, because I rock with rap tarot, or, artist tarot or whatever, tarot of the stars. I'm just so happy for my gift. You know what I mean? I'm happy for y'all subscribers who's been here with me. I'm happy for those who taken this journey. And I know that the fight is not over. It's really just beginning on the other side. That's why this is the coronation. Now it's time for you to prove your throne, to cleanse and clean your environments of your black box the way you want it to be. Now, it can be Tiffany blue if you wanted to. It can be red if you wanted to. It could be gold. It could be whatever colors you choose it to be whenever you add your power to it and you turn your electricity off and just use your power, okay? So get all them people up off you. Keep going. Keep fighting. Don't stop. Those messages are subliminal. And what I want to say is shame on you. Shame on you to your cousin or to your brother, to whoever this figure is that you actually truly trust 24/24 on the phone. Y'all, I be trying not to curse. Forgive me. But when they get to coming out my mouth, understand I'm speaking from the spirit. So shit I need to say. So like I had said, when it was 24/24 on the fucking phone. So let me get it out the way. But with that being said, man, this person is a jackal, dude. This person really should be ashamed of themselves. Every time you talk to this person, you feel energy running up the back of your neck. And this person was perpetrating to you because you've gone to this person to talk to this person, to confide in this person about what this shit is about, what's going on. And this person consistently tells you, no, 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 no. But you constantly feeling that this person is holding you on the phone for an hour trying to get this shit up your back so they can get your brain energy. This person don't give up. This person don't fuck with you, period. This person don't like you. This person has a serious level of envy that they don't care about nothing that happens in your life as long as they outlast you. This person is using your electricity heavy. Plan to play with, to use their what's called power over you, to gain power over you. But the power is coming from the energy they getting out of sucking the shit out of your energy field and planting themselves there. And a lot of that lies right in the middle of your crotch area, which you know it do. So here's the deal. You've tired of your titties being loaded up. Well, guess what? They want them to be more loaded up than what you was protecting yourself from. They wanted to put so much force on your breast that it smashed the fuck out of your heart. That's how evil this person is. And this person was letting that energy giant that they got in your place, your apartment, or wherever you live, or that's above your home, that keeps being fed by those big old trucks that's coming outside your house, just sitting outside your place, and you wondering why you're seeing so many big ass trucks. It's a penal code. What's going on with you is happening in the universe, because that's you are attached to all of the shit that's out here. So they can feel it. They know they can, if they smash your back in enough, they can run your body like they run a computer. You felt yourself attached to computers and all kind of shit. So I don't want to drag it out because it's your coronation. But I just want you to, to be aware of all the shit that the candle's been showing you, putting, different signs and symbols in at least for me, signs and symbols, y'all, in my body, in my candles, in my shit, showing me through water, got shit breathing and smelling around me. I can literally feel these motherfuckers. I can smell them. See, when y'all get to jumping out here, when I won't say when y'all, I'm going to just talk to the guys out here. When those forces get to jumping around out here, they don't really know who they fucking with. You know why? Because you didn't even know what was in you until it started happening. So shout out to that spiritual war that happened, and the fact that you were able to really get a hold of a lot of this shit and get to the point where you have a strength area where you know if you lean on it, that you're going to defeat them. You know if you really lean hard enough, you've been through enough, you pull back enough, God is rooting for you enough. God has left your throat chakra open and available. Every time you tried to talk for a minute, you knew something, some computer or something, somebody stomping on ceilings and shit. Well, you get ready to shut their eyes out. The fact that they were able to see you so heavily. You know what I mean? A lot of that shit's getting ready to slow down. You're going to be able to walk in peace where they're not going to be able to even, you're going to be walking so feathery and so silent in their world that they're not going to be able to track your footsteps no matter how hard they try. You know why? Because even the feather footsteps is going to be guarded by the wind that's going to be beneath them, which is your Lord. In other words, you're going to be flying and soaring, the Spirit said, just like the birds that you can hear chirping every time. And the more and more you was clearing your energy. So you was getting your confirmation from birds, and you know it. Just like when it first started, you had a spirit of a red robin that you knew that was you, and then it was closely being watched by a black crow, which was the black widow that put that force out there on heavy on you. But before all of that, you know that people was pulling energy left and right because you are a star. You could feel it. You are a clairvoyant. You could feel evil forces and negative ones. You could feel when a motherfucker don't like you 1,000 miles across the room, let alone the motherfucker sitting right next to you. You knew when people was darkening up your doorstep, but you like, wait a minute, this is all the shit I know, but what the fuck is going on? You didn't know how to stop it. Well, now you've been crowned because you know how to stop these pussies. You hear me? That lifestyle, that cousin or that sister brother that I'm talking about, whatever the fuck that means. So close to you, it's almost like a sister, but it's a man, but you consider him more of a brother, but you can talk to him like he's your sister and shit like that. You thinking this person is the person you can confide in, but this is the most heaviest, evilest, demonic force that had to actually go and shoot the energy at you a different route because it wasn't working your way. and had to shoot it at probably somebody else close to them that has recently died. Shit like that you're going to find out because they got to tell you. But with that being said, the shit is really evil. Keep cleansing out your star, your black box. That's right there. That's lighting you right up. You hear me? You can do it. Drink your water of the spirit of sin. Stay dominant. Keep operating with the strength of the temperance card in the tarot deck. That has been your strength through all of this. You've probably seen that card popping up very often throughout almost all of your readings, like strength, temperance, strength. You know what I mean? Maybe them having temperance in reverse or something like that, and then you having the power, and then they saying, okay, bow, you got, once they tell you they strength is in reverse, they'll tell you got magic. You know what I mean? And then you'll hear messages come through your, your pineal saying, you're more powerful than you think you are. You know what I mean? You are attached to the galaxy. I could hear shit, y'all. I could hear a lot of shit. I'm talking about from animals to messages to cords being wrapped up in the house to how dirty the house is, what area. I mean, like, and of course, cleanliness is next to godliness. And I would notice, like, people stomping on the ceilings. That's because they want to drop all that white ass spackly paint. They want to drop it off your ceiling on your floor. That gives the evil something attached to, because whether you know it or not, which I figured out, it's coming from underneath. You probably live on a basement level apartment or something like that. But they've opened the portals out to the sewers outside, and they are able to move around up in here. But that's via the space that they occupying in your body, baby. For they fucking information. So they want you to think it's a ghost. No. It's the space that they inhibiting for free in your body, because you know why? They feel as though they invested in that. You got people that gave you a dollar or two, $200, $300, $500, $50. This lady gave me a gift card that was so raggedy in the back, looked like it was worn, torn, scratched off. Looked like somebody was trying to call and check the balance and all kind of shit. And I took it. I said, okay, ain't nobody gonna hand nobody no card like this for nothing. What you so desperate to give me? That looked like desperation right there. And you better believe that's the queen one that started hexing the shit out you. But or put, really, they say hoodoo hoodoo Santeria. This woman blew an evil force into you, but that was a plan. You know what I mean? The motherfucker had to mount up for that. The motherfucker had to sit back and let that plan enter their soul and enter their body, and be able to figure out what and when it was going to pop out at you like a Ghostbuster and shit like that. And then put the whole community, the force of the community on you, shit like that. Like, the shit is real, but, that's what they do. But you know what? You got the force to fight it. And that's what they didn't know. And that's led to today's coronation. Well, anyway, I am Empress Raphael, also known as Lady Crybaby. Congratulations to you, because I'm damn sure giving myself, my placing the hand, my 5 hands over my heart in thanks and in gratitude, okay? You make sure you do that so that you can put that happiness, that energy, that force. The palm of your hands is just like the top of your head and the very, very bottom of your feet. You want to make sure you let that force know that thank you for beating for me, all right? So anyway, again, you want to make sure you drink your clear, Lord God-given ice water at the top of that mountain. You have made it past and into your north node. Woo. Thank you, Spirit. You have actually defeated so many demons that a lot of people wouldn't get through. You know what an Olympic sign means, whoever I'm talking to. And that also relates to the words Shirley Temple. You know who I'm talking to. So with that being said, congratulations to you, love. I am Crybaby, Empress Raphael, peace, and Ashkanis.